Oh.
Who's...
Okay.
Okay. Wait, was that me, or did the call just drop for a minute?
I think it might have dropped.
I think everything...
It dropped over here for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
tripping
it's not
balls, boy.
Okay, that's
The stream just dropped a little bit too. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was me then.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. I run a podcast myself, or not podcast, but whatever. Yeah, it's a podcast, whatever.
It's something that's kind of silly.
It's Silly Shoe!
Yeah, it's called Cyril Silly Show. And
It's Cyril Gets Really Fucking Drunk show.
yes,
Is that thing still going? Because I should be on.
Actually, it was on hiatus. I brought it back recently because I got a job that actually would allow me to do it and not make me get up at 5 a.m. to stock crap and get yelled at for dumb poop. Because that job sucked. That job sucked!
Okay, guys, I'm finished.
Okay.
Alright, now let's commence more with the boring talking then.
My song.
Talk Con Live.
Guys, what?
Con Live.
Oh yeah, Con Life. Well, I mean, there's not really much to Con Life. Just it's. I mean, the convention itself is what you make of it because it's an event. It's presenting you with information. So even if you're performing there, it's what you make of it. It's what panels you decide to attend. It's who you hang out with. I pretty much don't even give a crap about the convention itself other than the performance. I really just go for two things, the vendors and my friends. And as long as I'm having a blast with those two things, which I invariably do because there's always something I end up buying at a convention, and there's always invariably the people that I end up hanging out with, and that's when I'm having a good time.
Rules for cons. 1. Deodorant.
Oh, yes. And
2. Don't leave your fedora on a chair in the middle of the main hall.
And 3. Be prepared to either eat nothing or eat the exact same thing for every meal of every day. You can find something good.
See, yeah, exactly. You're gonna either spend no money and eat nothing, or you're going to spend obscene amounts of money because you and a group of friends. You're going to go to a place with one group of friends, like Culver's, and then go back another group of friends. Okay, at Big Apple PonyCon, there was a Five Guys like 2 blocks down.
Yeah, you and I with Cyril, we went there like 3 times, and then like when I was like, Cyril, I really don't have the money for more Five Guys. You were like, fuck you, I will pay for you. I want Five Guys.
Five Guys is kind of pricey. At Everfree, 2/3 of my meals were at Denny's, but I never had Denny's before, so there we go.
Right, it doesn't matter. Like is that one place that you always go, and you'll either spend no money because you're not going to eat jack shit because you'll be too busy, or you're going to spend a lot of money on food. And of course, coffee is, if you enjoy coffee is important. Otherwise, energy drinks, and you'll need them every morning. So
I just prefer oh god damn it, what was it called?
5 Hour Energy.
No, what was that sausage we had?
Kielbasa?
No, Cyril at CloudCon.
Bangers.
That's it, banger.
Did you have mash?
We had bangers, and we had a British style breakfast where it was like they had like fried tomatoes and bangers, which were a type of sausage. And like I got to tell you, bangers are fucking amazing.
Probably.
That sounds banging.
But they still didn't have mash.
Every pony was banging. It was great.
Nah.
Silverhead. I don't even know what the fuck was that. I went into the intro of Lion King there. Are
you singing into like a freaking like can or something?
Yes. No, use an echo mic. One of those.
Actually, this is a Thunder Maker.
Well,
but it works way better than like a crappy dollar store echo mic.
All right then. But yeah, like it's right. Wear deodorant. Like keep yourself clean during a con. If you don't have a hotel room, I'm sure. Like if you don't have any friends, I'm sorry. We're a loving place.
I don't have any friends.
But if you're ding dong, if you're able to keep yourself not obnoxious, then you'd probably be able to make some friends at the con of some sort.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, especially at PonyCons, because people are generally like, at least so far, have been generally like kind. If you're like, dude,
I've only had one negative experience at a PonyCon ever when it comes to like friends, social stuff. And that was at BronyCon January, and it was really bad. But after that, I pretty much bitched to security staff because I guess they really wanted me to perform at BronyCon Summer last year, and I pretty much said I'm not going unless they take care of this issue for me.
Right.
Or I was just treated very badly by a few con-goers.
Well, I mean, as long as if it was resolved, it was resolved. Yeah, resolved. So that's one good thing at least.
That's the thing though. It's like the conflict was resolved, and other than that, I've never had a bad social experience at con.
Right, and me and you, EHT. I mean, we were musicians and performing, so we knew some con staff, but we were just like, hey, can we go to your room and really quick take a shower? And so go Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy if for some reason you don't have a room and you're going to have to, God forbid, sleep in your car or something something unfortunate like that. Just bring a towel. Bring a towel and some small toiletries and just be like, yeah, I won't even use up any of your shit. I'm going to you won't even know I'm here. Just don't leave your boxers anywhere or anything like that, or your panties. Or if you want to be really exhibitionist, go ahead and leave your panties.
Cyril,
But
I figured you would want to know I was there.
Oh, well, that's a different story. At any rate, where is I going with that? Oh, yeah, so, con life is basically just like regular life. Keep yourself fed, don't overdo it and die or get alcohol poisoning, and make sure you keep yourself moderately clean. Now, if you for some reason can't get around to taking a shower for one of the days of the con, that's fine, because for most people, one day without a shower isn't going to kill anything. Just slap on some deodorant and make yourself presentable. But if you go the entire time without having a shower, people are going to hate you. You're going to smell like rot, and if you ever you're not going to pick up any con sluts, all right?
If I may say, when I'm at home, fuck it, go 4 days without a shower, whatever. When I'm at a con, it is so jam-packed with people. I am energetic all the time because I am trying to enjoy myself and also make other people enjoy themselves. And so I get covered in just a layer of salt from the fucking sweat that's constantly exuding. And so I wind up taking 2 showers a day at a con. And you're at a hotel usually, and as a result, you can just fucking toss the 3-ounce shampoo down the drain for all they care. You can just use as much as you want.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you don't have much of an excuse unless you're gonna miss out on all of the panels you want to. Speaking of, a lot of cons these days, I don't know if any of the pony cons do. Some cons these days are using a guidebook app to show you what kind of schedule is available and where some maps are and stuff. And that is very handy for planning out what events you want to go to. So come to the con prepared. You gotta make sure you know know at least a day in advance what you want to see, and what you'd be willing to miss if you absolutely have to, or if you are starving to death or anything like that. So factor in your necessities as well.
Yeah, and don't worry about having a sleeping schedule. If you get tired, go ahead and go to sleep. But honestly, the best option for cons is to become a fisherman out on sea and just take 20-minute naps. I swear to God, just every 4 hours or so, take a 20-minute nap, and you'll still be a little tired, but because of the energy around you, you'll enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So because I swear to God, MagFest X, which is the MagFest before the one you went to 11, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. I went to the one before that. I didn't get a chance to go to the one this year, but at that MagFest, it was a 4-day con. I probably slept for about 4 hours, total. So not healthy necessarily, but that's a con. You can't expect 100% healthy. But I got the nickname Mumra for a little bit because apparently I would come in and I'd take naps and I'd literally have my hands crossed over my chest on my shoulders, like I was a fucking mummy or something. And I just start getting paler and paler as the con went on. I was like, well, that's good. I haven't done anything crazy like that since, because when you're performing, segue, when you're performing and you're doing work at a con, you have to maintain some.
Oh, I think the call derped again. Not good. Wow, this call's really derpy today.
I blame.
Well.
Actually, yeah. This picking up where Cyril was cut off by Misfortune's crappy internet.
Yay!
Very aptly named.
There is a certain level of professionalism. I have actually dealt with. I'm not going to go too much into it, but certain person who does not display an accurate or an adequate level of professionalism. I'm sure Cyril knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Wish I knew who you're talking about.
What?
So, wish I knew who you're talking about.
Do I know? I might know.
If you don't want to say it on... Oh, yeah, marshmallow.
Yes, marshmallows and chocolates and graham crackers. Anyways, yeah. No, don't be an asshole. It's pretty much like... And pretty much learn, like, if someone says they don't want to do something, just don't do it, man. Like, it's that simple. Hey, do you want to hang out? No, I'm kind of busy with some other people, but maybe later. Okay, do you want to hang out? Nah, sorry, kind of busy with some other people. Oh, well, do you still want to hang out? No, but seriously, we'll have fun. You want to hang? No!
Yes, well, I think that you don't have to be a performer to not do that. Just don't do that to people, okay? Don't randomly tag people around. It's really awkward. I had friends and I had some random posses at BronyCon summer, but
those posses were great.
It was great. Yeah, it's like all
my car turned into the British Mobile. Like literally, there was no one from America in my car except for me. I was the only person in my car who didn't have an English accent.
It was,
who was in your car then?
And Terabang Pie, Jack T. Herbert, Lavender,
Dave!
And Dave!
Dave!
I love Dave.
There's an exclamation mark.
Dave.
You have to say it like that.
Dave!
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Everybody.
But
Dave!
But at the same time, don't be discouraged by us all being in a group. You can pop by and say hi, but try to understand if you're talking too much or like it's. I understand it from both angles, as I occasionally have issues communicating myself. Odd as that may seem to believe. However, the way that just fucking phrased that.
Get on with it!
Hey! But, come by and say hi to people. Get them to sign stuff if you want. You can talk for like a few minutes, but don't instantly assume that you're big friends with musicians or celebrities or whatever.
Yeah, just be
Don't
chill about it.
celebrate.
Like,
That said, I don't know.
you wouldn't necessarily
Try and have a deep.
Die again.
Oh, no,
I
we're
don't
still here. Kind
That sounded kind of choppy. Anyway, I'll shut up. Hey, Blue Nose, you haven't said shit all. You got anything to do?
I was just gonna say, like, one of the things that you should do as, at least as a musician, going to any con, is just be gracious. Just like, remember that there's always a chance that there's somebody out there that hasn't heard of you yet, and you need to make sure that you are approachable.
Right. Yes. So
Yeah.
for anybody who's semi-famous, I like to just talk over top of everybody on the planet apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta stay humble. You gotta. Nobody fucking knows me. That's the mindset that you should have.
Yeah. Don't assume nobody knows you. That way you're pleasantly surprised. I mean,
Exactly. Right.
you know, and I mean, obviously there's one or two people who may be exempt from that rule because, like, if for some reason, I'm not going to name any names. I'm probably sure you know who they are. But, like, if you have that degree of quote-unquote popularity or that, much attention on you, then you have to keep humble. But if you keep humble, you can look like you're a kind of...
I think we get the idea.
Yeah.
If I may cut in here, sorry to interrupt you, Cyril, because you're telling an amazing story here. We're at the
Well, you're kind of cutting anybody.
Yeah. we're at the 45-minute mark, and I think I'd like to actually transition this into performances. So, what do you guys have to share about that? Maybe complications that came with that, because that's fun stuff to talk about.
Could you say that once more? Because my internet died.
Everybody's internet died, by which I mean that I'm pretty sure Misfortune's internet died.
Yeah, because I'm hosting a live stream and a Skype call, and probably 30,000 other things going on here at the same time.
Oh yeah, good call. That kind of would probably...
Yeah, but anyway, I was asking if we could transition this into performances.
Oh, well, yeah, I was actually trying to do that because basically what I was going to say in the professionalism thing, you have a task to perform, namely, probably if you're a musician being invited to a con, or if you're just, an artist invited to a con, if you have a panel or anything. If you have a panel, or if you have a performance to do, make sure that you are prepared for that performance, and that you are sober and, not drunk off your ass. I like to have a drink before my performances. That's just a tradition I've had. I've been performing for 10 years. That's just what I do. But, don't do that if you're not comfortable with it. Make sure you're ready. My spiel on performances is this. Make sure you know what you're going to do. Make a set list. Don't try to improv it. Don't pretend like you're some hot crap and can just go through it. And then also, if you have a band, try to rehearse. If you don't, no worries. And just, be prepared for it. I shouldn't have to say that, but, I see all the electronic dudes with ultimate levels of dedication the entire day of their performance, basically just practicing their sets, practicing their transitions, practicing how they're going to do everything, right beforehand. If you're an acoustic musician, you might not be able to do that, but you can still sing scales if you're a singer. You can still, pull out your instrument maybe and just do some runs, get yourself warmed up, make sure you're limber. Don't do anything stupid before you perform. Now, after you perform, stupidity can reign free, but before you perform, don't.
If you do have some sort of improv stuff that will be a part of your set, run through it and run through different scenarios. When I performed at Everfree, there was a sequence in the middle of the song Wacky Factory where I improvised a whole bunch of random crap on the kazoo, but I had done that in my head I don't know, 24 times, just sitting around doing nothing, and thought of different things that I could. I had a roster of things that I could improvise, but they had been kind of practiced beforehand.
Right. Well, that's a little different. Obviously, if you're a jazz musician, you're going to have an improv section, or if you're a Brony Mike musician, you're going to have an improv section. I myself have pretty improv-y sections throughout my music, which I enjoy, but my basic thing is, make sure the rest of the song is solid. Make sure whoever you're playing with knows it well, and just, what you're going to play. And have a song in the backup. It's never happened to me yet, but I always plan a set, and then I have one song that I'll do just in case everything, they need more time. And because I like playing, so.
Always have backup plans because people are unreliable.
Yes, exactly.
It sucks to say, but you cannot necessarily always rely on people. So, yeah.
I love how this turned into an educational podcast all of a sudden.
Well, it's funded for by viewers like you. Okay, so if you got other people collaborating with you, think of alternatives if they can't make it, or if they are less prepared than they should be. Or if you messed up and told them to practice the wrong thing, or if you didn't check in with them properly. So, currently at BronyCon at Everfree, I have no idea who I'm going to be playing with. Hopefully I'll be able to get, a guitarist and a pianist and drummer and bass and all sorts of people who can help me out with my stuff. Did you just say
drum and bass?
Sure, yes. Please play drum and bass on parts of the pony.
I can do that.
These are the parts of the pony. Anyway,
Continue.
but since I don't have that planned out quite yet, and I am gonna be, I'm perfectly willing to just have my laptop with me and have instrumental versions of my songs in case everything just goes to shit.
Right. And if you do have instrumentals, if you have solely instrumentals, and you're not, you know, you don't have one music making laptop with specialized software like myself, I'm bringing, I'll have my phone, which can play MP3s. I'll have my laptop, and I'll have a, I'll have a a flash drive.
That's very important before your performance.
I've never ever worked with a poop before.
Shut up, guys. And just have backups of everything, because Murphy's Law, what will go wrong can go wrong, will maybe go wrong. If it possibly go wrong, it could definitely have a shit on your parade. So, make sure you have an umbrella.
That is actually a good idea. I should, on top of my laptop, just put copies of the instrumental tracks into my MP3 player and my phone and stuff. Yeah. Like,
honestly, I have an hour at Cutie Mark convention, and I'm planning on having video components with it, because it's going to be mostly backing tracks, even the ones that are full band. And so I basically did it was like half, but I'm going to have a 64 gig flash drive with the videos on it, and then the only thing is, like, and you have to be realistic too. If you have video and for some reason that fails, just have the MP3s for backup, because having a performance is better than having no performance because video wasn't working,
Actually, speaking on that note, do you have any funny stories that you'd like to share with us about issues like that?
Well, I don't know, EHT, breaker of
many subwoofers, yes, quite. Sorry, I'm just working on a super secret collab right now.
It's super secret.
Actually, yes, it is.
Alright, fair enough. But what kind of fun stories do you have to share with us about performances, or maybe performances potentially going wrong?
My only performance so far was at Everfree, and it was while everybody was shuffling into the room, and it was done in like 12 minutes, so like not everybody was even in there by the time I was finished my set. That was fun. But at the same time, I don't know, some people actually told me later on that apparently mine was their favorite set, which blew my mind because I didn't think that anybody had even heard or seen my set. Yeah. And without realizing it, like I'd already been slated to like sing and do various instruments on like 2 other people's sets, but that somehow expanded during the con because of like other people not being prepared or people deciding last second they wanted extra assistance. That eventually turned into me performing at least on 2 sets every night of Everfree.
Well, hey, just so you know, guys, later in the show I'm going to release my drum and bass remix of Parts of a Pony that I just finished.
Although we're ending the show in like 5 minutes.
Is the show done in 5 minutes?
Dude.
We're going to be done in 5 minutes.
Right? We only have like 5 minutes?
We only have like 5 minutes. And I need 2 of those minutes.
Wait, we only have 5 minutes? Okay, I'm gonna release this. You ready for this?
Oh god, no. Oh dear.
Those are the parts of the pony.
Oh my god.
Sweet. Negative video response.
Okay,
Anyone got a song they want me to kazooify?
Kazooify.
Hell yeah.
I'm drawing blanks here. I'm surprised it wasn't a pony song he just did there.
I don't care.
At first I thought he was doing, here's a llama, there's a llama, and another little llama. Funny llama, fuzzy llama, 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 duck.
Could have been.
Oh god.
Dick butt.
So what? Let me see. Funny stories. I don't know.
Funny stories. Bill Cosby serenading everybody at BronyCon Summer.
Yes. I mean, I have a lot of funny kind of stories.
Any of them performance related?
I know a funny story. Chain
Oh, yeah.
at Midwestria.
No. My favorite funny story will always be the freaking mic drop that happened at.
That one's probably the most memorable, I think.
It really is. Like it's
BronyCon Summer. Cyril gets up onto the stage. It's like the third set or something.
The stage is set. You got like lights and shit everywhere.
Yeah. And then
I'm in the back room pissing myself.
Cyril gets into the mic.
Scared.
Like a third through his song, the mic just slams down, turns away from him, and he's just kind of turning, shouting, and like everyone, like all us musicians are just kind of crowded around the stand, just kind of laughing and being like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" He's going for it.
Yeah.
But then Pony One Kenobi finally is like, "Guys, what is wrong with you?" And then he goes up and helps him out.
I think
Danny Brody was tweeting. Danny Brody was like. He told me after, he's like, yeah, I tweeted it instead of getting up to help you. I'm like, what the Anyway.
I think the best thing for me is when I was DJing at CloudCon and the bass, they decided to turn up the bass, and the table, it was a table where the legs folded up, and half the table fell. Like, one of the legs fell, so the table just went diagonally on its side. So Alex S. and Silverhound were sitting next to me. They grabbed my stuff so it doesn't fall. And I'm just standing, like, pretty much lying down on the stage, just DJing, like, fuck it, I don't even care right now. The club can't even handle me right now. This is pretty much me. Cyril was there, weren't you?
Yes,
oh, no, he was getting drunk.
I was right there. I was there. Silva and Alex were holding your stuff. Me and somebody else we're trying to set it back up.
Oh yeah, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm just like on my side, just like diagonal DJing. Fuck you all. And then I got shit-faced. It was great.
Yeah.
At Everfree, I was going crazy and just dancing like wild along to pretty much everybody's performance the entire con. Just because that's another aspect I wanted to mention when we were talking about performing. You gotta have some like attitude and some excitement to your act, because you gotta get the audience to enjoy it, and so you gotta look like you're enjoying it as well, which hopefully you should be. And so having that energy is very important, and if you're too engaged in your performance, don't object to like other musicians getting on stage and trying to get the audience amped up a bit, as long as you're not gonna like knock over the stage. Anyway, I was going hog wild the whole con, and near the end of the thing, I'd been wearing this hat pretty much the entire time, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna get people to like touch this hat. Everybody was blown away by just how soaked this hat was in my friggin' forehead sweat. Sorry, this is gross, but it felt as though it had been dipped in like a warm pool. It was it was pretty monstrous. So that's the closest thing I personally have to a performance.
All right, Blue Nose, you've been really quiet.
Blue Nose is sexy.
Blue Nose,
I don't think he's trying to seem like a good student.
Would you like to have the closing notes here? Would you like to have the closing notes here?
Blue Nose, I love you.
Yeah. I do. I love you too.
I love you too, but we've never met.
Hey, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, Bernie Mike, I signed you.
Oh, I met you. You're that guy who...
You were the first person who I recognized at BronyCon January. I was walking around at, like, Omni and everyone else who I was there for, like, to see. I didn't know you were going to be there, so I was walking around, and you and I was like, wait, is that Brony Mike? And then you look at me, is that EHT? you, oh my god! That was literally my first...
I do not recognize people or names or faces, so I probably noticed your badge name.
Either way, I noticed it was you, and you're like, hey, that fat
probably forget who you are.
Alright. I guess Blue Nose, I don't suppose you have any comments you'd like to leave here? Because we've been talking over you, and it's been kind of...
2 minutes of silence so you can get...
Stupid old call.
Blue Nose, do you have anything to say?
Yes, Blue knows. But I'm going to make sure EHT and Cyril and Brody might quiet down so you can have your time on the stage for a minute.
Well, what do you want me to talk about?
Oh my god.
I don't know. What can you cram into a minute?
I don't know. I make music.
Sing a version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but about yourself.
No, that's for people on Xbox Live around Christmas time.
Oh, God.
What the fuck was that?
Wow.
Cackle.
Way to be
Insane
weird.
laughter.
So let's see, it's 10.
Yeah, it's 10. I guess we should...
It's 7:01 p.m.
Yeah, we're going to have to kind of
Yeah.
wrap this up. So...
Oh, you live in big ass Columbia, don't you?
I'm concerned that I'm gonna wind up doing some cover song on stage, but then the person who actually made the song is gonna get pissed off, which is why I haven't done it yet. But I really want to sing Anthropology on stage, because I did a good ass cover of that.
Do it.
Human beings fascinate me, being just the way they are. Tell me, little pony, can you push a cart or drive a car? I don't know, it's like that. It sounds all...
Alright, simmer down, alright. I'm kind of afraid that's all the time we actually have for tonight, because I did say I wanted to cap this at an hour. It's been an hour, so... Though, we cannot end an episode without doing 3 of my really stupid, traditional, weird, funny, or random questions at the end of the show, so... I had to half-ass 3 questions together, and here's what I got for you guys. Woo! Alright. Best minor villain, like Trixie or Gilda, etc. On the Mystery and the Friendship Express episode with the... whatever the fuck that giant orange cake was. Which treat would you steal a bite from that episode? And the third question is, who is best pet?
Should we go in an order or what?
I don't know. Cyril, why don't you answer these questions first?
All right. So the first question I heard was, who's your favorite background character?
Best
Best
minor
minor
villain.
villain. Trixie or
best
Gilda,
minor
etc.,
villain?
etc.
The Flim Flam Brews. And, yeah, sorry, they're just awesome.
They are
that
awesome.
song. And then, I don't know which treat I'd steal, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either. I can't answer the question.
Yeah, the second question is so Lori. It's actually beyond my comprehension. I mean the cake is good, so I'll eat that.
Okay, so cake.
And then the next next question. Best pet is definitely Mofo and Owlicious, bro.
Alright, EHT, what do you got for us?
I don't know about the treat one. Villain, I have to say the Flim Flam Brothers. Oh wait, but I like Trixie too. But no, Trixie didn't sing enough. Definitely the Flim Flam Brothers. And best pet. I like Owlicious, but I gotta say Tank. Tank's
Tank
the
is
shit,
best pet.
man.
Alright, Brony Mike, what do you got for us?
For my most despised villain.
That
Diamond Tiara.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's universal least
I
favorite.
want to just bash your head inside out.
Oh,
Anyway,
But who is the best minor villain?
best. I don't know.
That
That's
has 2 meanings.
That's hard to gauge. Hasbro.
You're funny.
The mirror in Equestria Girls that makes them all turn into humans.
Yeah, I'd say that's a
Anyway,
pretty horrible.
I don't know. Flim Flams are pretty awesome. I do still maintain that Gilda returning would be a better episode than Trixie returning would be, even though she already returned. So I'm gonna say Gilda. Everyone hates her. I don't. She's cool. Whatever. Fluttershy.
Then who's best pet?
And best treat, I would bite the moose's butt off. But I would also make out with it.
Oh my god.
Well, that's because you're Canadian.
And then who is best pet?
Yeah, exactly. I'm Canadian. Why not make out with a giant moose made out of chocolate? And hang on, I can remember what the third question was. It was, what is the?
It has to do with animals.
Oh yeah, best pet. Gummy.
Gummy.
Gummy. Yeah.
Gummy.
Gummy.
You know,
Blue Nose Reindeer.
I was gonna say this guy stole my best villain. I was gonna say I like Silver Spoon and Damn TR. I think they're hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna take
So meticulous. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna take a bite out of Donut Joe's Donutopia, and then for the best pet, I was gonna say Gummy, but you also stole Gummy. I do. So
We gotta hang out. I'm gonna add you.
Yeah, Mike, you're not only stealing the answers, you're stealing his time. Shame
I
on
know,
you.
right? I'm a dick bag.
Yep. But you made for some good entertainment on the show. Anyhow, time for the wrap up. So, thank you, Mike. Anyway,
Wrap up.
shut up.
Thank you.
All right. So, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you and the audience, whatever little audience we have, will tune into the show on day 3. On Wednesday 22nd, because we're going to be doing an interview with the Musiquestria guys. See if they can tell us a little bit about their awesome project and why you should fund it. Also, on the last note, we're looking for help on SD3 here. So we're looking for producers or editors or potential substitute hosts, because I cannot be here every week to do this stupid show.
I could probably substitute host.
You probably would do a good job.
I hosted So You Think You're a Brony for a year and a half.
Oh my god. I think so.
Sorry, I'm a spotlight hog.
Yes, you are. And I don't mind.
Hey guys, let's say as an outro, we do like a barbershop quartet goodbye.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay?
Goodbye. Well, this is
Okay, so that happened. Alright, so that happened. Anyway, guys, donate to Musiquestria and R&R. They could really use your help. And
yes, if you donate to Musiquestria, I will give you a free exclusive 320 kilobits per second MP3 download of my remix of Parts of a Pony.
Don't you mean Rainbow Rooted?
No.
Oh,
My remix
Musiquestria
of Parts of a Pony that I just released here. Didn't you hear it when I played it earlier?
I meant donate to who? Musiquestria or R&R?
If
You said Musiquestria.
donate to either of those, I will say a line of any origin of any character you want from anything.
Huh.
In before, just some random Tumblr fangirl. Can you be Benedict Cumberbatch?
Alright. Anyway, Cyril, Brony Mike, EHT, Blue Nose, thank you for coming. Audience, you've been a wonderful audience. I love you lots. You're amazing. What few of you there are on this live stream. But thank you. You're all awesome. And I hope to see you guys next time Stableside. So, thanks for coming.
Woo!
I'm still pretty proud of my remix.
Goodbye.